Over 34 million people worldwide are currently infected with the HIV virus. Each year, an additional 2.5 million people become newly infected. Worldwide, 1.7 million people a year die as a result of AIDS. That's 4,667 people each day, or 3 people each minute. Being diagnosed with HIV is a death sentence for most children living in third world countries. Especially hard hit are children who have contracted HIV. They are usually infected by their mother. Many end up becoming orphans. If their parents aren't dead, most are sick. If they are fortunate, AIDS orphans are taken in by a family member, many times by a poor grandmother. With very little income, the family languishes in poverty with little or nothing to eat.
Many children with HIV simply die of malnutrition. When children are malnourished, HIV medications are not very effective, and AIDS can progress quickly. Conditions which a healthy body could normally fight off become life-threatening to children with HIV because of their weakened immune system. Some common conditions are loss of appetite, extensive weight loss, rashes that can cover large area of the body. The itching from these rashes can be so severe that it is nearly impossible to rest or sleep. Ringworm that infects the scalp, sores, cuts, and scrapes, which are sometimes caused by scratching, can turn into massive sores. These can be so severe that they can even lead to death. Weakness and fatigue. Many times children are too weak to do household chores or even to go to school. Tuberculosis is also quite common among those living with HIV. The stigma of AIDS can be almost unbearable. Children with HIV become terribly thin, making it easy to pick them out of the crowd. They are shunned by the community, and other children don't want to be around them. They are often ridiculed and abused.
But here's the good news. Aid the Children has a nutritious meal that contains our unique formula of supplements and herbs for those living with HIV. AIDS medications work better when the body has the nutrients it needs. In clinical studies, people who received our supplement along with nutritious meals were 4 times more likely to have AIDS symptoms disappear than those who just received nutritious meals alone. For just $14 a month, a child or adult can receive a nutritious meal a day that contains our supplement. That's only $168 for an entire year. But what happens to children receiving our special meals? They gain weight and look like normal children. The stigma disappears, rashes and ringworm disappear, sores heal, children gain back their strength and can go to school, sometimes for the first time in their lives.
Our meal distribution strategy is to provide the entire family unit with meals who has been impacted by HIV. We work directly with established on-the-ground networks to ensure that meals go to where they are needed most. After all, children living with HIV desperately need their parents. In our second clinical study, whole families were restored to health. Fathers returned to their jobs, mothers to their work, and children returned to school.
Your financial support can help a child or adult who is dying of AIDS to be restored to health. Your gifts to aid the children help to purchase meals to get them to the people who need them. We work closely with our ministry partners around the world to make sure our meals actually get to HIV-positive children and their families.
How many of these precious children will you save? We ask that you please take a stand with Aid the Children in turning this AIDS death sentence into a future of life and hope.